We live in a world that worships pleasure. Everywhere you look, there's an escape waiting for you. The phone in your hand, the food on your plate, the endless scroll of social media, the instant dopamine hit of likes, notifications, and entertainment. Pleasure has become the drug of our generation. And the truth is, most people are addicted. But here's the harsh reality. Chasing pleasure will never make you fulfilled. It will never build the life you dream of. Because pleasure fades. Progress lasts. Think about it. How many times have you said you'd start working on your goals, only to end up wasting hours on something meaningless? How many times have you chosen comfort over growth? Pleasure feels good in the moment, but it leaves you weaker. Progress is painful in the moment, but it makes you stronger. So let me ask you, which one are you chasing? Pleasure or progress? If you chase pleasure, you'll always be stuck in the same cycle. You'll eat the junk food, but your health won't improve. You'll binge the videos, but your mind won't sharpen. You'll scroll through social media, but your dreams will remain untouched. You'll keep escaping the life you're living instead of building the life you want. But when you chase progress, every single step compounds. One more rep in the gym builds strength. One more hour of focused work builds momentum. One more day of self-control builds discipline. Progress isn't flashy. It's not glamorous. And it doesn't give you instant results. But it creates a foundation that pleasure can never give you. Pleasure is the trap. Progress is the path. Now let's be real. Why do we chase pleasure in the first place? Because it's easy. Because it's comfortable. Because it tricks your brain into thinking you're winning when in reality you're wasting your time. Pleasure is the shortcut. It's the fake reward. And the longer you choose it, the harder it becomes to break free. But you don't want an easy life. You want a meaningful one. You don't want to be the person who looks back with regret, realizing you traded your future for fleeting comfort. You want to be the person who looks back with pride, knowing you pushed through the pain, delayed gratification, and built something that lasts. So how do you stop chasing pleasure and start chasing progress? First, recognize your triggers. What's stealing your time and energy? Is it social media? Is it binge watching? Is it junk food? You can't fight an enemy you refuse to name. Identify what keeps pulling you back and admit it's not helping you grow. Second, replace pleasure with purpose. You can't just remove bad habits, you have to replace them. If you usually waste an hour scrolling, replace it with an hour reading, learning, or creating. If you usually comfort yourself with food, replace it with movement. If you usually escape through entertainment, replace it with action on your goals. Purpose is the antidote to pleasure. Third, embrace discomfort. Progress only lives in discomfort. The gym hurts, but it makes you stronger. Waking up early feels brutal, but it gives you control. Studying when you'd rather play feels draining, but it expands your mind. Discomfort is not the enemy. It's the sign you're growing. Every time you feel it, remind yourself, this is progress. Fourth, track your wins. Pleasure gives you instant feedback. That's why it's addictive. But progress feels slow. So make it visible. Write down your daily victories. Track your workouts. Mark the days you stayed disciplined. Small wins build confidence, and confidence fuels consistency. And finally, build an identity around progress. Don't just see yourself as someone chasing a goal, see yourself as the kind of person who grows every day. Stop saying, I'm trying to be disciplined. Start saying, I am disciplined. Stop saying, I'm trying to focus. Start saying, I am focused. Your identity shapes your habits, and your habits shape your future. The truth is, you will always have a choice. Every day, every moment, you will choose either pleasure or progress. One takes, the other builds. One weakens, the other strengthens. One traps you, the other frees you. So let me ask you again. Are you living for pleasure, or are you living for progress? Don't settle for the cheap rewards. Don't waste your potential on distractions. Don't let your future slip away because comfort feels good today. The world doesn't need another person stuck in mediocrity. The world needs you at your best. Focused, disciplined, relentless, locked in on your goals, chasing progress every single day. Because progress compounds. Progress transforms. Progress is the only path to greatness. So the next time pleasure calls your name, remember this. Pleasure feels good now, but it costs you later. Progress feels hard now, but it pays you forever. Choose wisely. If you've reached the end of this video, comment below, progress over pleasure, so I know you're one of the few who are serious about leveling up. Hit that like button, subscribe for more content that pushes you to a better version of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.